Hello, Vincent Frank from Sportsnaut here, looking at NFL training camp battles heading into the start of the 2023 season. We start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield signed this past offseason as a potential stopgap to replace the recently retired all-time great Tom Brady. More recently, we're hearing reports that Mayfield has not performed well in training camp, leaving the door open for Kyle Trask, a second-year quarterback from Florida, to get their starting gig starting week one. Listen, the Buccaneers are not competing at any point soon. Why go with Mayfield to retread a veteran journeyman? Why not give Trask a chance to see what he can prove? If he doesn't prove his worth, go back to Mayfield and then set yourself up well for the 2024 NFL draft, which is absolutely loaded at the quarterback position. So Todd Bowles and Jason Licht have a lot of question marks heading into week one, and with the preseason getting going here soon. Remaining in the NFC South, look at the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young's already been named the starting quarterback over Andy Dalton. That happened before the start of training camp. This makes perfect sense. You have a new head coach in Frank Reich, who is a quarterback guru, a former NFL quarterback himself. Carolina is not looking to compete in 2023. Why not go with Bryce Young and see what he can do out of the gate as a rookie number one pick? He could surprise, and listen, the NFC South is wide open. So if Bryce Young plays at a rookie level, all offensive rookie of the year level, there's a chance that Carolina can compete for a playoff spot in that division. Moving a little bit further back east, the Washington Commanders under new ownership group, right? So it looks like things are trending upwards following the ill-fated Daniel Snyder era. Question here is Sam Howell going to be the starting quarterback over veteran journeyman Jacoby Brissett? Washington's in the same situation as Tampa Bay. They're not going to compete for a playoff spot. They're not going to compete for anything more than that. Why not go with Sam Howell, second-year player from North Carolina, and see what he can do moving forward for the team? That's the situation that the Commanders are in under Ron Rivera. Moving over to the AFC, Indianapolis Colts just recently gave rookie number 3 pick Anthony Richardson all the starting reps over veteran Gardner Minshew. Indianapolis is in a situation of its own with Jonathan Taylor holding out and requesting a trade from the Colts after that whole fiasco with owner Jim Irsay. With that situation, we have to look into the account the long-term impact of starting Anthony Richardson as a rookie with very limited experience in college, mind you, and potentially without Jonathan Taylor, the 2021 NFL rushing champ behind him. You don't want to put him in a bad situation to struggle out of the gate, affect his confidence. So I think a lot of that's going to come into play is whether Jonathan Taylor's there week one. If he's not, go with Minshew and then take it slowly with Anthony Richardson. But right now, they're giving Richardson the first team reps during training camp. The Houston Texans situation remaining in the AFC South is a little bit more up in the air. We don't know what's going on there with D'Amico Ryans, the first-year head coach. What we do know is that C.J. Stroud should be the week one starter over Davis Mills. Mills struggled last season big time. He was benched multiple times. He's not the answer at quarterback. You don't exhaust the number 2 overall pick on a player like Stroud without actually giving him a chance to start out of the gate. Unlike the Indianapolis Colts situation, the Texans do have players in position in offense and offensive line, mind you, to have and help Stroud succeed immediately out of the gate. A couple other quarterback situations around the NFL we focused on it before all over Sportsnaut is Trey Lance in the San Francisco 49ers. He's battling with Sam Darnold to be the QB2 behind Brock Purdy in Northern California. Lance struggled big time out of the gate. He's improved a little bit more recently, but there's a lot of speculation coming out of the Santa Clara that Lance might be on his way out, whether it's via trade or release. Uh, I know they drafted him number 3 overall back in 2022. I also know that they had a high opinion of him at that time. But if he can't beat out Sam Darnold for the QB2 job behind Brock Purdy, there's absolutely no reason to believe that he should remain in San Francisco moving forward. So there you have it. The quarterback competitions around the NFL during training camp and leading up to week one of the NFL season. Follow Sportsnaut on Instagram. Follow Sportsnaut on Facebook. Here on YouTube as well, and check out our front page because we will be having continued quarterback coverage